What's so troublesome with Terry Schiavo and her husband has to do with combat boot wearing, black clothed, ethnic white and culturally diverse women who talk about conditions in a civilization they don't talk about now. Of struggle and abuse in workplaces, inequality with income, and all of these difficulties, all of these problems with masculinity and men instead of a gender-neutral world. Involving hormones, behavior, posture, and gosh darn heck, worst of all, dominance. Never explaining a paradox when their boyfriend carrying his bat and his weapon and knife join together to intimidate and bully and harass and assault a victim. They observe not following their behavioral rules, restrictions, and limits. Within their consciousness, they call a mystery, unsolvable, more difficult than quantum physics, astrophysics, and nuclear physics. To teach, to give theory and philosophy to a human who they declare invalid, inconsiderate, a liar, whose story has no validity in the time they provide to give them a statement about what's being accomplished, not walking in a line they provide with their gesture. Not saluting their feminist girlfriend and pronouncing Antifa doctrine to their soldier partner who's not a boyfriend, not a girlfriend, and instead this. I had doctors ask me when I had chordoma, do you want to have surgery? And I said no. And still would say no. And would say no tomorrow. And would say no forever. In the conditions of this YouTube channel called Have You Ever? In a world, in a civilization on Capitol Hill in Seattle, Washington, where confusion and misdirection are more important than someone's stimulation addiction, someone's reward they receive from their significant other who protects them and provides them with security and safety. in the form of a cigarette they smoke, a pipe, tobacco, weed bowl they enjoy in their garden, where they cultivate flowers and make herbs for their bacon in their pan, fried to order now. A child has a feminist ethics requirement for parents who aren't married within pediatric intensive care medicine book now. However, a woman dying in a bed with a feeding tube and hydration provided, no longer conscious and without consciousness within a set of processes in a system made within medicine, allows a man to say to a woman who has energy, complete freedom, to not have someone boss them around and tell them what they need to do, when they need to do it, how they need to do it. And most importantly to those men and those women, those gender neutral humans, why they need to make a video they say makes no sense to their ears, and they can't see why. Why? Why not just take the bloody freaking heckin' medicine like them? Walk around confused all day and hallucinate at night. And enjoy the free services available, the food bank deliveries and retirement provided by a government they call racist now. A woman in a deathbed caused by decision-making and choices from those who say the freedom with the consciousness has no information and explanation provided by approved documents explaining how consciousness can be alive with a body weak and frail and no longer correctly working and completing tasks for a brain also incapable of explaining to a doctor and a husband and some other physician's nurse who cares for them. They enjoy their movies and their freedom has no limits. Anymore now. The end.